Okay, guys, so welcome back to another upload. I suggest you go and check my previous upload to this out to understand where I am and what's happened up until this point. But yeah, I'm still making my way along here. I'm still making my way along here out to the other side, and it's just rained. It's literally just rained. And this is my other issue as well, which I forgot to add up in the other upload. My other major issue. There's no bloody benches. There's literally no benches. Do you know what I mean? So I'm walking along here and I'm absolutely exhausted walking, and all I want to do is sit down. I've got my flip-flops on right now and my feet have got wet. My feet have got wet because it's just rained. So I want to change my shoes. I want to put my other shoes on. There's nowhere to sit down. So that's the other issue. All this nice plot of land with this wonderful, beautiful view and nowhere to sit and enjoy it. I mean, I do understand that things happen. Money, you know, council money and everything. Some things they throw money at and other things they don't. And I understand that sometimes you can put things like seats and whatever and then they just get trashed, and bins as well. A guy's just passed me with a dog and he's carrying bags with rubbish because again there's no bins and there's no seats. So you know what I mean, you get these odd areas where they're really nice, really beautiful scenery, but nowhere to enjoy it by sitting down. You know what I mean? So right now I'm wet. I'm not cold because it's like I say, refreshing. It makes a nice change after the heat we've been having. But yeah, right now I just need to sit down and rest and put my other shoes on. But I've got nowhere to do that because there's nowhere to sit down. So yeah, just a couple of issues, just a couple of problems with these coastal walks. You know what I mean? And this is why I said before in previous uploads, when I've been walking, anytime I see a bench or whatever, make the most of it by sitting down, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Even if it's literally just for 5 minutes or so, make the most of it by sitting down and resting, because I don't know when the next time I'm going to come across the benches. And sometimes I end up just keeling out on the floor. Now, when I'm carrying this bag, it's quite hard to get up off the floor. It's quite hard to drag myself up off the floor. I need a bench to sit down on and be able to lift myself up and adjust myself properly. And I can only just fit through these bloody gates. Literally only just fit through these gates with this bag. So yeah, right. Let's get properly into Skegness and go and try and enjoy myself in this very overcasted dull day. Right, put my other walking shoes back on. My other walking shoes on to keep my feet dry. I've found my way in this little shelter here, sitting under here because it is throwing it down now. Absolutely throwing it down. So I'm sat by this little park area, just chilling. I mean, I'm literally in two minds of heading back into Spoons. Walking back and heading back into Spoons. Like, honest to God, it's such a shame. I was so excited to arrive into Skegness. I was really excited to get here. And don't get me wrong, guys, I know I sound like I'm complaining. It's just exhaustion. It is just exhaustion. Bear in mind now that I'm coming on my 3rd week. I've been doing it, walking constantly. It's exhaustion talking, right? But I am enjoying myself and I am happy to be here. It's just a shame that I was so looking forward to getting into Skegness and this is what I've come into. It absolutely bucketing it down. Whereas this is the first bad day. This has been the first bad day since I started this trip. It's supposed to be nice again tomorrow. It's supposed to be nice again tomorrow, so whether it is or not, and it's supposed to actually brighten up later on today. Oh, hello bird. Hello bird. Little bird. Yeah, so I'm just going to sit here because like I say again, I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing today. I'm chilling out. I'm taking my time. I am debating though, because I have got my waterproof coat in there. I have got my waterproof coat in there. But I kind of feel like when I get that out and put that on, it's too warm. It's too hot. And normally I have a hoodie. Last trip I had a hoodie. So I'm debating whether to go and buy myself a little jumper. A little jumper to put on over the top. But I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm just chilling. I'm just going to take my time now, even if I have to sit in here all afternoon and chill out, because like I say again, this is probably the first time that I've sat down. Look at it, look at this guy walking, look, absolutely soaked with his little dog. Yeah, this is the first time I've practically sat down, apart from obviously when I've sat down in spoons. This is the first time I've sat down properly in ages, so I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to take my time. If it rains, it rains. There's not a lot I can do. I'm going to still try and keep positive and still try and keep my hopes up. I'm just exhausted. I'm just exhausted. And I don't want to go home yet. This is the thing. Normally at this point in time, on my other adventures, if you've been watching, I'm usually like, I'm ready to go home now. Ready to, you know, head home now. I've been walking long enough. And I'm ready to go on, but I'm actually not. I want to keep going. I actually want to keep going and keep pushing up and keep walking up the coast. But I just want to, you know, chill today and enjoy being in Skegness. So I literally can't believe it's 1:45 already. It's 1:45 and already I haven't done that bloody much. I genuinely haven't done that much. So this is the thing, guys, right? Every morning, right, without fail, for whatever reason, I usually wake up at 6 o'clock. They're about 6 o'clock. And depending how I feel, I might either take my time or I'll get up straight away and set off walking. And it usually takes me about an hour to get up, get dressed, pack my stuff away and set off walking. So I was outside Wetherspoons this morning at 7:30. I was outside Wetherspoons for 7:30 this morning, and it opened at 8 o'clock. So I went in Wetherspoons. I left Wetherspoons at 11:30. So I was in there a good few hours having breakfast and recharging my stuff. Yeah, and then, as you've just seen in previous footage, I made my way back along the coast. To where I've walked, and now I've made my way back along to here. This is practically Skegness seafront. Up there is the town centre. Yeah, so now I'm going to make my way along here, heading towards Butlins, and already we're most way through the day. And this is crazy. This is how fast these days are going by. I put my tent away and it feels like a couple of hours and I'm putting it back up again. It's night time and I'm putting it back up again. That's how quick these days are going by, like that. And it's mad. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, the rain has stopped again, even though I changed, put my boots on. It's dried up again. And the weather's like that, it comes and goes like that. But it's actually still, like I say, it's nice and refreshing. It's nice and cool and refreshing now. It's not overly, bearingly too hot like it has been. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to make my way along here and hopefully head down to Butlins. You know, I don't actually believe, right, the amount of times that I have actually come to Skegness, I don't believe I've actually walked the entire length of Skegness from the town centre, Skegness Town Centre, all the way along to Butlins and the other side of Butlins. I don't believe I've ever done it. so I don't know how long it's going to take me. We've always like jumped on, you know, if we wanted to come into Skegness from Butlins, we'd jump on a bus. Or maybe we might have walked down the beachfront sometimes. Maybe we may have walked down the beachfront, but mainly we've jumped on buses or transport to get between the two. So I actually don't know how long this is going to take me to walk from one side of Skegness to the other. This may just take me practically all afternoon just to walk through Skegness. So yeah, let's see how long this takes. And a few of these buildings are new than what I can remember. A few new hotels have been built by the looks of it. These look like newer modern builds, more takeaways, because that's always what's needed, is more takeaways. So yeah, just making my way all the way along here. So I've made my way back onto the seafront. Very quiet, very quiet. Not a lot of people apart from and this is something that I usually see, people swimming, and they're usually older end people as well, people like in the 50s, 60, people enjoying themselves swimming in the ocean. And guys, it's not something I do myself. It's I usually only put my feet in, but it's supposed to be really good for you. Like, it is genuinely supposed to be really good for you to go swimming in the ocean. I mean, I can't imagine what's in there. It wouldn't be good for you if you got, you know, bitten by something or whatever. But yeah, these people that I've spoke to that do that, they look absolutely like 20 years younger off their age and rejuvenised, and yeah, like the world has lifted off their shoulders. So yeah, and it's like these people who do ice baths as well. There's people out there who do crazy enough to do ice baths. Something else I would never do because I don't like being cold. But yeah, supposed to be really good for you and good for your mental health and good for your skin. So, but let me know if you do it. I can see something up in the distance. Guys, honestly to God, that might not mean much to you, but the White Pavilion, the famous White Pavilion. Now, over the years, when I've brought Rebecca to Butlins and I've not told her, like bought her for a birthday or as a surprise or whatever, and we've brought her on holiday to Butlins and not told her, when we're driving along, soon as that white building comes into view, soon as that white tent comes into view from wherever we've been, you know, like, you know, over the hills or something, the minute Rebecca spots that, she's like, oh, we're going Butlins, we're going Butlins, we're going Butlins. She's always been so excited, so shocked. So yeah, that's more iconic to us, seeing that white tent like that, than probably seeing Blackpool Tower for the first time or seeing Eiffel Tower. That white tent is what we spot from a distance, and yeah, it just shows it's just over the hill and I'm nearly there. Woo! I'm actually going to try and maybe, possibly go in. Let's see. There's the fun fair. There's the fun fair, and that ride is a classic. That has been there for as long as I can remember. That is one of the original rides. Yeah, so like I say, I'm going to try and get in. I'm gonna go to the front desk and see if I can come in. I'm not sure if they do day passes at this resort or not. And it's like getting on well into the afternoon as well. So I'm going to go on inquiry to see if I can get in, even if I just walk around for an hour. Just to get in, just to walk around for an hour and give you guys a tour. Let's see, fingers crossed. Ooh, coming up onto the main entrance. The main entrance. The front main entrance. Let's go and ask them. Let's go and ask them and see how much this Look at that. Look at that. Iconic. Okay, so this is the main entrance for the cars here, where they're coming for the, obviously, holiday. And there's another part to this park over the other side, so that's where he's guiding me for the day passes. Oh, yes. I've just been talking to a lovely guy in here. Lovely, lovely chap. Really awesome. Just had a really nice long chat with him. Local to me as well, actually. And do you know what he said? The naughty boy. Do you know what he said? He goes, oh, I said to him, I said, did you used to come here as a kid? And he went, no, our preference was like Avon and Pontins and all that. Like, you bloody traitor. You absolute traitor. So yeah, I'm having a really nice conversation with him while he's trying to do his job. And he says, yeah, obviously I can't come in. I can't come in just for a walk around, but if I come back tomorrow for the day pass, I can come all day. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to carry on making my way along here. And obviously, I'm going to go and try and find somewhere to stay for the night. I'm going to try and find somewhere to stay for the night, and then possibly, maybe, come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow for a day pass. Come back tomorrow and come in. Because I want to go in. I want to go in just for old time's sake, to have a look around and whatnot. And yeah, give you guys a tour. I know probably some of you aren't going to be remotely interested, but for anybody who is, mainly again, it's for me. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then over here, walking in this direction, away from Butlins, we have Fantasy Island. Fantasy Island with the most cheesiest market you'll ever visit. And again, cheap and cheerful. It is there. So we're gonna pay a visit at some point to that as well as we're passing. But yeah, Fantasy Island. Okay guys, so I've just managed to book myself into a motel for the night. Bag free. So I've got time to go and have a look around without having to carry my bags. So I'm going to have a walk down to Fantasy Island, go see what's open, be able to enjoy walking around without my bags on my shoulders. Check out in the morning is at 10. However, I've spoke to the guy and I've said, look, I'm looking to go into Butlins for the day. I'll check out, but can I leave my bags with you? So tomorrow morning, I'm going to leave my bags there, and then I'm going to go back to Butlins and go and have a tour around Butlins. But right now, I'm going to have a walk down to Fantasy Island, and we're going to have a walk around Fantasy Island, and I'll show you around the cheesiest market in the UK. So I don't suppose anything will be open now. I don't see any of the rides going. That ride, the yellow one right there, and that one right there are just the best. I love them. I love going on them rides. I love them sort of roller coasters. So I don't know if like I say again, probably won't be worth it today. I don't know if it's per ride or wristband. I don't know what it is today and how much it'll be, but I'm guessing it'll probably be twice as expensive as what it used to be. So like I said, I don't think the theme park's open. I don't think the theme park's open because I don't see any rides going, but maybe, I don't know if the market will be just shutting now because it is getting later on in the day. But that's okay, we're still going to have a walk anyway. We're going to have a walk to there, and then we'll have a walk round down the beachfront, and I'm going to have a look round the back of Butlins because there is another way in. There is another way in. There used to be one way into Butlins, and I'm wondering if you can still get into Butlins that way. But we'll go and have a look. No, oh, I've just seen a ride going. So it is still open. Oh, damn it. I'll show you. Well, you'll get to see it anyway. But nevertheless, like I say again, when I go back to Butlins tomorrow, like I say, it is a day pass. But I don't think I'll be there for the day. I'll probably only be there a couple of hours. Because, you know what I mean? There won't be much that I want to do, realistically, in a day. I'm not going to go swimming. I probably won't go on the fair. I might go on the fair, I don't know yet. And there probably won't be any shows that I want to see because they're all kiddie shows. So, but it's just for this nostalgic, like I said, and having a tour and giving you a tour. So yeah, we'll probably only be there a few hours, then we'll go back to the motel, pick up my stuff, and then we'll be heading back this way again tomorrow to carry on making my way down the coast. So we'll probably go by here again tomorrow when it's more things are open. I don't know, but yeah, let's go there and we'll have a walk around. Up again now. It's gone nice again, and like I say, it feels so nice just walking around, enjoying myself, relaxing, and not having to carry loads of bags on my back. Just feels so much better. But yeah, I've made my way back to the seafront, as you can see. So everything is joined up at it. So here we have Fantasy Island, and then further along here, Butlins. So we're going to make our way, and I'm going to show you Butlins from the back. And yeah, like I say, I'll give you a proper tour when I go in tomorrow. I definitely am going to go in. Like I say again, I know probably some of you may not be interested, but I'm interested. It's probably going to be the last time I go, unless at some point in the future I end up going with grandchildren or whatever. I do not know, but for now, yeah, it feels probably, if I go back just for even a few hours, it'll be the last time. I don't think I'll be holidaying there anytime soon because I've got no more kids. It is a children's place. It is for kids. It's not really for adults. And I've been to a few of the 90s weekends, so I won't be going back to one of them. But saying that guy that I was speaking to, again, we were having a really nice conversation, and he was saying, so Skegness is the only one that hasn't got the hotel. Minehead and Bognor, the other Butlins, have both got the hotel. And he was telling me how the people, I believe, who owned Butlins beforehand have bought it back and are buying further land over the other side of Butlins. They're extending it out, so I'm guessing they're going to be bringing a hotel to Skegness. If that is the case, if they're buying more land to Butlins, they're going to be building a hotel. Because like I say, it's the only one that hasn't got an hotel, so I'm guessing if they buy land and they're extending it, they're going to be putting a very expensive hotel on there. So yeah, he was just telling me loads of stuff like that, which is good to know. It's good to know, but yeah, doubt I'll be having another holiday back here, which is a shame. But yeah, come back for just a one-off visit. Hello? You're not scared? I'm not scared. I'm not running away. Oh, your other friends ran away and you're not running away? No? Oh, you're thinking I've got food? Thinking I got food? Oh, your friends are coming now thinking I've got food. I've got no food. I've got no food. Right, so I've got to be careful what I film here because there's kids in the shot. But right behind me here, this is the back entrance of Butlin's, and that's the hut. That's the hut where somebody sits in. It's open between 9 and 5, the gate, so people who are obviously staying on the resort can come in and out the back way, of course, and come on and off the beach if they want to. So usually there's somebody in that hut right there. Obviously it's closed right now, so not always is there somebody in that hut. Not always is there someone in that hut. So I was like wondering, you know, if there were nobody in that hut, how easy would it get to be to get in the back way? You know what I mean? And just wander on, you know, like I did in Great Yarmouth, and just like you could literally just walk on that part because obviously the course path ran right through it. But here, Butlin's is fenced off. So yeah, so I was just nosing, but usually there is somebody sat in that hut guarding the back doors to Butlin's, and like I say, the gates are open from 9 till 5, so anyone can come and go throughout the day. But I just, yeah, it's just one of them little things, and I just thought I'd come and have a look. I knew it'd be shut at this time anyway because, you know, they're not going to be there all the time. But yeah, now making my way back down here. I don't know what to do with myself now, actually. I literally don't know what to do with myself because it is now, it's just gone 5 o'clock, right? So I can either head back to the motel, chill out, you know, just chill out and do actually nothing, rest up, or I could actually make my way back down into Skegness and just, I don't know, like, I don't know what to do because I just, like, because I wanted to relax today, really. I've done that much bloody walking, and I've already done loads of walking today. So, yeah, part of me's like, go back to hotel and relax, and then I'll obviously be back to Butlin's tomorrow for a few hours. I'll probably, like I say, it's a day pass, but probably will only be in there a few hours whilst I have a wander around, and then go back to the motel and pick my bag up and go, and then carry on walking down the coast. But as for tonight, I've got, what, 5, 6, 7, however how many hours to kill. I've got obviously keys to be let in and out of the motel, so I can stay out as late as I want, I'm guessing. There's no time limit, I don't think. So yeah, I don't know what to do now. So yeah, whilst I'm here, I can show you this. Right across there, across the ocean is it called Hunstanton? Hunstanton, where I drove right past on the bus into King's Lynn, which is further up there. So yeah, that's where I drove past on the bus, and good view right across the ocean, and you can see how far I've practically come, all the way from over the other side of there. Walked and bus, you know, mainly walked. I think I've done definitely more walking than I've done on buses again. So, and I'm still planning on keeping going, guys. I am still planning on going a lot further yet. I mean, I could go home, I could do, but no, there's a few more places out up the way that I'd like to visit and carry on making my way up north. So yeah, I wonder how far up now I can get from Skegness. What do you think, guys? Just having a look in these arcades here. Quick look in the arcades, and I make money from arcades. I make money. Do you know why I make money? Only for a p. Only for a p, because I walk around and I see if any of the machines of, you know, when the odd penny and the 2p's, not pennies, the odd 2p even there drops out of them machines. I collect them. and then I don't put them back in, so I make money from them places now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind the odd 2p pusher machines now and again. They are a lot of fun. You know, they're okay, but you can just, you know, I've seen these people who put loads and loads of money in there just in hopes of winning one of them little prizes, and I'm thinking you can just go bloody pound shop You can just go to pound shop and buy one of them, and they probably put a £5 in just to win one of them little toys. And I know it's like loads of fun and everything, but yeah, for me these days I go and collect money, so I make money from them places now, not waste it. So I am back at the motel. My feet are absolutely killing me, so I'm gonna vest up for the rest of this evening, rest up good and proper, have a good night's sleep hopefully, because it's always weird jumping from a bed to my tent back to a bed again. It doesn't make any difference. If I can't sleep, I can't sleep. It doesn't really make a difference whether I'm in my tent or if I'm in bed. But yeah, hopefully I'll have a good night's sleep. Check back in tomorrow if you would like a tour of Butlin's. Bye.